My name is Dan Otterson, and not only am I a real estate agent who works in Terravita, I also walk the talk because I have been a resident of this community for 6 years now. And I frankly can't think of a better lifestyle than the one that Terravita provides. And that's why I named my website, my internet website, terravitalifestyle.com. Let me tell you a little bit about the community from what I know. I'm certainly not an expert, but over the last 5 or 6 years, I'm in my 7th of living here, I've learned a little bit about the community. It was built by Del Webb, and it was a little bit out-of-the-box project for them. They had heretofore always gone to the fringes of metropolitan areas, bought thousands of acres and built thousands of homes. And they typically restricted them, like Sun City, Sun City West, Sun City Grand. But in the early 90s, during the savings and loan crisis, they had the opportunity to pick up this small parcel of 1,000 acres at the intersection of Carefree Highway and Scottsdale Road, catty corner from the Boulders Resort, which is a world-famous resort and spa, and generally considered to be the prime real estate in the Valley of the Sun. So they decided to build a golfing community, and they called it Terravita, and I like to refer to it as a boutique community because it is much smaller. There are only just under 1,400 homes here, and frankly it doesn't even feel like there are that many. They did an excellent job of blending it into the natural desert flora, trying not to disturb nature any more than absolutely necessary, and I think they've done a wonderful job doing that. About 50% of the residents are snowbirds. They join us in the wintertime to play golf, enjoy the warm Arizona winters, and then they return to their other homes for the summer, which they generally consider to be too hot. I'm a full-time resident, and I can tell you that I enjoy the dry, hot summer weather. The lifestyle here, I call it a lifestyle because it's centered around our country club, which is a very unpretentious, very comfortable club that has fine dining with our own chef and staff, as well as casual dining in our grill room with a bar. There's a golf pro shop. And one end of the building is a well-equipped fitness center for our residents that I try to use almost on a daily basis. And then there is a bridge from the side door of the fitness center that crosses over the wash. It's covered, and on top of the covered roof are solar panels which heat the Olympic-sized pool right next door and spa during the cooler winter months. Beyond the pool, there are 6 tennis courts, very active groups of tennis players here at all levels, and there is a teaching professional on staff who will give you lessons to help to improve your game. Across the street is a building called the Desert Pavilion, which houses our HOA office, as well as provides for a sort of a library of sorts where homeowners bring in books and borrow them, and also has several meeting rooms for the various groups that get together to play bridge, to play mahjong, to do artwork, and various other activities. It's a great community. It is not age restricted, and the age split is pretty even. We are probably the lightest in the ages of 18 to 30. Those are the folks that have gone off to college or are beginning careers and have moved away from mom and dad. But we do have smaller children here. The school bus comes in every day. And we have retired people. So it's a pretty even split across the gamut of ages. And a wonderful group of people, from chief executive level types to retired public servants. Myself, I spent 30 years as a sales and marketing representative and a manager with Eastman Kodak, and I moved around the country about 12 different times. And really that's the impetus of my interest in real estate, because it seemed like I was selling and buying a home almost every 2 years, every 3 years for sure. And those experiences, I think, taught me the importance of making a good decision when it comes to a home or a second home. I truly enjoy helping people find the right home for them, whether it's a vacation home or a full-time residence. I work outside of Terravita, obviously, but I don't stray far from this corner of Carefree Highway and Scottsdale Road, because I think it's the best place to live in the Valley of the Sun in Arizona. Thanks for listening, and I hope I'll have a chance to see you soon and show you this community up close and